Morning, my name is Zoe. Welcome to my channel. Thanks for watching today. Today's video I'm going to be showing you guys exactly everything that my 2-year-old's going to be eating. He's actually still sleeping right now, which is so great. I've gotten ready and I've started to prep breakfast. I'm actually going to wake him up soon because it's past 7 and we have a swimming lesson this morning. Before I do, I'm going to blend this mix up. So for breakfast this morning, I've just made my green pancakes. These are my famous green pancakes. I make them every week, probably at least 2 or 3 times a week. Nate absolutely loves them. Basically, I just use my little bullet and I blend up some, I blend up 1 banana, a huge handful of spinach. You can see how much spinach is in that, just baby spinach leaves, and 2 eggs, a cup of self-raising flour, and then like 1/3 cup of almond milk, and a sprinkling of bicarb soda, just because I use gluten-free flours because I'm gluten-free, and with gluten-free recipes you need to add extra raising agents. That's just how it is. So yeah, I'll blend all this up in the bullet this morning, so that will sort of blend up. I do that because of the spinach. You can't just like whisk spinach through, and then it'll create this really nice green liquid, and I'll fry that in the pan with some coconut oil, and Nate will probably have a couple of them, I can imagine, and he's awake. I just heard him on the monitor. All right, I'll show you guys what this looks like and how much he eats. Okay, so the pancakes are mixed and they're just cooking now. This is how they turn out. So they're super green. Just waiting for the pan to heat up. But yeah, this recipe is foolproof. I make it every week, as I said, so I've perfected this recipe. These pancakes always turn out really soft and fluffy. I think blending them in the bullet helps them to be really fluffy, and the banana and the spinach helps them to be softer than like a normal pancake mix. But yeah, so I'll plate these up when they're done, and we'll serve them with some maple syrup. I usually put some walnuts and some hemp seeds on ours as well. That's usually how I eat it, and Nate has always watched me eat it like that. Now he wants to eat it just like that. Yeah, so he'll have those things on his plate too. Okay, this is Nate's second pancake. I didn't even film the first one. He ate it so fast. He's topped it with walnuts, and he likes to roll it up with his syrup and eat it like a little burrito taco. Is it hot?
Yes.
Oh, okay. You're cooling it down. Okay, let's get into morning tea time. So if you guys remember, I'm taking Nate out for a swimming lesson this morning, and that will spread over morning tea time. It starts at 9:30, and we usually don't leave the pool until like 10:30 or even 11. So yeah, I definitely have to pack lots of snacks for that because swimming makes him absolutely starving. And I feel like when you leave the house, you just want to be prepared. Like you just don't know how hungry they're going to be some days. So I always like to pack a little bit extra, knowing that he probably won't eat all of it, but he very well may as well. So I've chopped up tons of fruit. We just bought some fruit yesterday actually, so we have lots of fresh fruit. I use these, it's like they're containers that stack up together and they end up being like a little tower. I love these because they're nice and small, but they keep all the food like contained if you have lots of different bits of food that you want. Rather than it being like one big container and then it all getting weird and juicy. So today we have some cut up strawberries, orange, and a nectarine. It did not play ball with me today. Usually I can cut a nectarine up super well. I slice it down the center and then twist it and then pull out the seed. But the seed was like just really in there. And so I did squish a few pieces, but that's okay. I did manage to still slice it up. It's still going to be delicious. And with that, I'm also taking a hummus to go. These are super handy. They're nice and small. Nate loves hummus to dip. And yeah, I don't have to worry about opening like a big pack of hummus and it being wasted. And he'll have them with a little container of rice crackers. I'll show you guys the brand. So that's what I get for rice. There's brown rice crackers, and these ones happen to have some chia in them. I doubt there's very much chia in them, but they're very tasty, and that's why I get these ones. So this is the aftermath of morning tea. He was pretty hungry at the pool. He ate all of the strawberries, actually. He didn't really want me having them. I think I had like one. I had some of the orange pieces, and he didn't want anything else. And then he had a little bit of the nectarine, and I had some too. He ate all the rice crackers with hummus that he dipped, and that's the leftover hummus, of course. And I also actually forgot to mention that he ate 6 pancakes for breakfast. He ate 3 at the table with me, and then about half an hour after breakfast, he asked for more, and I'd put them in the fridge by then, so I just took them out and gave him a few more, and he ate, yeah, 3 more. I was pretty surprised by that. That's a lot. That's like as much as I would eat. It is lunchtime, and Nate is pretty hungry from swimming. So I made him an, turn around this way. I made an egg, it's like an egg pancake. It's just eggs, water, and I do add some yeast flakes, which gives it some extra vitamin B, and some garlic powder for flavor. And then I cook it like a crepe, I guess, and then roll it up and slice it. So these are like little rolls. Little rolls. And then he had some cheese, just cubed, and some avocado. He's also requested a fruit pouch. He's chosen this one. So it's pretty hot today. So I said that's fine. We keep them in the fridge so they're nice and cool. So Nate has requested to cook his egg. We got him this little like baby flipper a while ago in a cooking shop. I thought it was so cute. And I actually use it a lot of the time because it's a really good size for certain things. But yes, I do encourage playing with food if he wants to. Yes, he's putting it all around his plate, but it actually helps them to be better eaters. It helps them to be less picky. And, you know, this is just learning for him. I mean, he's doing some fine things with his hand, fine motor skills and everything, flipping the egg over. And you know what? He might end up eating some as well. So we definitely encourage this. So it's afternoon tea time, and I'm going to make Nate some fresh juice. He's been requesting juice, so this is a great way to get some extra fruit into him and some veggies that he doesn't usually like. So today I'm going to be making, so we've got some apple, orange, and carrot. He doesn't usually eat carrot if, you know, I just cut it up and put it on his plate. So this is a great way for him to get some carrot into him and then some more of the fresh fruit. So I'll juice this up now, and I'm going to put it in his little Coke melon cup with a lid and straw because you know how toddlers are, he could spill it everywhere. Okay, so here's afternoon tea. We have the juice that I made, and then I just used one of these corn thins. I'll just get this brand. These are organic corn thins, and I've just spread a bit of avocado on them. He had a little bit of avocado with lunch, but he didn't have very much, so I thought I'll put avocado on it now because he does really enjoy it on a corn thin. So he drank all of his juice, and he ate not 1 but 2 of these corn thins with avocado, and he's just requested another one. I've tried to convince him otherwise and offer different food just to give more variety, but he is completely adamant that he wants another corn thin with avocado. So I'll make a 3rd one for him. I think the swimming today probably just made him a bit hungry, and yeah, he had a bit of the egg. I think he ate like a quarter of what I actually gave him for lunch, so I'm assuming that he wasn't super hungry then. He probably had filled up on morning tea snacks, and now his hunger is like really coming out. So I'm making dinner. I have some salmon fillets in the pan just cooking away. When they cook a bit more, I'll use my like cooking flipper just to break it up because I'm going to be making salmon pasta. So I'll break it up into like little bits of salmon. And then over here we have our veg and everything, all the other ingredients. So I will cook some penne pasta, And then I'll chop up some spinach, some cherry tomatoes. I've been loving this mix lately. It's like they're like rainbow tomatoes and they're so flavorful, flavorsome. I think it's flavorsome. Some zucchini. These are actually homegrown from my mother and father-in-law. And some peas. Peas always go really well with pasta and fish, I feel. And then I'm going to add some ricotta to make like a creamy sauce. Yeah, I prefer ricotta just because it's like lower in lactose and it's higher in probiotics than like using cream or something like that. Like, yeah, my body would just probably would do very bad if I made this with cream. And then I'll add some yeast flakes as well to the mix just to give it some more flavor. The yeast flakes do have really nice flavor and some extra vitamin Bs. So this is how it turned out. I ended up just baking it because I thought it would turn out nicer than if it wasn't baked, and I'm pretty happy with it actually. I didn't put any cheese on it, it just has the ricotta through it, but it looks like it's going to be pretty moist. So Nate is now asleep. I didn't film eating dinner because dinner time is just hectic. He basically ate a little bit of the pasta that I served, that pasta bake that I showed earlier, and then he reckons he was done, he was full, so we cleaned him up and he played for a bit, and then I don't know, maybe half an hour later, just as we were like ready to brush his teeth, he decided he was hungry for toast, of course. So I made him some Vegemite toast, just one slice, and he ate that and he was pretty happy with that. Then he went to sleep. Actually, it's not Vegemite. It's I used to buy Vegemite, but I've been trying to look at labels more, trying to read the actual ingredients, and Vegemite has color in it and flavor, I think. And for the amount that Nate eats, like I know that stuff isn't the worst, but I don't think you should be eating it. My personal belief is I don't think you should be putting that stuff in your body every day, and Nate eats Vegemite a lot. Maybe not every day, but most days he eats it, and he also gets it at daycare. So yeah, I found an alternative. It's just a yeast spread like Vegemite, but it's color free and flavor free. It's all natural and it's got the B vitamins in it, which Vegemite has. So that's what we use now. And he hasn't found a difference. So yeah, the brand that I get is actually called Our Mate, and I just get it from the grocery shop. Something to look at if your child likes Vegemite. But yeah, so that was our day. That was everything he ate. I tried to show you guys how much he ate, but I didn't film exactly everything. But yeah, pretty much everything that I showed you guys, he did eat. And yeah, I think that there wasn't really any alternatives today apart from the dinner, the extra toast. Yeah, so that was it, apart from some breast milk. So he is still breastfed. He has milk before nap time and before night sleep. So he does enjoy a bit of milk before he has a nap and a sleep. So yeah, everything my 2-year-old consumed. I hope you really liked this video. I hope it gave you some meal ideas for your toddler if you have a toddler the same age. And just remember that this is just a random day with a toddler. Food can be so different day to day. There's days where he will just, he's going through a growth spurt, he's just so hungry and eats everything. And there's other days where, maybe he's been sick or he's going through something and he won't eat very much, or he's just like extra picky. This is just a random day. So just know that today could look very different to what he eats tomorrow, but I'm not going to film every day. There's a little snippet of what he eats. Please make sure you hit the big thumbs up if you like this video, and hit subscribe if you want to see more videos like this one. Thanks so much for watching.